Good morning students. In current electricity integrated video, it is the 17th one. In this one, we are discussing about a potentiometer. Okay, what is the main use of potentiometer? It is we want to be measure EMF of a cell without drawing any current. That is the main use. Without drawing any current, we can measure the EMF of a cell by using potentiometer. This is the main use. Okay. How it will be? Potentiometer is a device which we want to be measure EMF of a cell. It consists 10 meters wide. In meter bridge only we have 1 meter wide, but in potentiometer how many meters? 10 meters. These 10 meters wide are arranged as in 10 rows as shown in the figure between A and B. So here one cell we are connected with series resistance or rheostat. Okay, this circuit is known as a potentiometer circuit. In this one, this is a primary cell. This is called primary cell. In this circuit, this is called primary cell. Okay, this is nothing but series resistance, and cell also we have some internal resistance, and this wire have 10 meters length. So irrespective of the length, we have some resistance will offered for this potentiometer. Now, total resistance in the circuit, what you can write? Due to this length, it have a wire resistance R and internal resistance of the battery, that is small r, and series resistance, that is the rheostat, or simply RS. Rheostat resistance or simply adjustable resistance it is. Okay, so we can written as RS. So this is your total resistance in the circuit. Now if you want to be measure current, how can you measure the current? Very simple. Here cell EMF E we are used. So E equal to current I equal to E by R V by R from Ohm's law. Already we know that. Here we will write E by EMF E by total resistance R plus RS. This is the current in the circuit. This primary cell is used only to pass the current inside the circuit, along the circuit. Okay, this primary cell will be used only for the current passing in the circuit. Which cell we are used in secondary circuit? Which cell we are used in secondary circuit? That cell EMF we want to be measured. That must be connected in a secondary circuit. Okay. So to know about that simple circuit, we want to be draw one more. Here between A and B we have 10 meters wide. Now here we connected one cell with one key. Okay, this EMF E and internal resistance small r, and here series resistance RS between A and B. This is called primary. This is called primary circuit. Okay, primary circuit. Which cell EMF we want to be measured? That we want to be connected here. Okay, here, and with one high resistance to galvanometer. To product this galvanometer, we are use high resistance box. Okay, and with the help of one jockey. Now this jockey will place it from A point as touch as a point wise. Why? Because the jockey does not drag along the wire. Okay. After that, at a particular length, while the jockey will touch, the galvanometer shows zero deflection, just like a same meter bridge. In meter bridge also be what we did. From unknown side, the jockey will be moved at a particular point. The galvanometer shows zero deflection. Then bridge is said to be balanced. We are discussed like that. Say sir. Similarly, here If you want to be touch the jockey as a point wise at a particular length, it must be, that means galvanometer must be shows zero deflection. Then what we can measure here, this EMF of cell E. Okay, here already E we wrote. So here to just to give the difference, here I am writing like this, that EMF E. Okay, to identify easily. This primary cell will use only to flow the current in the circuit, and which cell EMF we want to be measured, that cell must be connected in a secondary circuit. So this is called secondary. This is called a secondary circuit. So potentiometer consists of two circuits. One is the primary circuit, second one is a secondary circuit. Clear? Here we want to be measure potential drop. So between A and here, B here, we want to be write as O. Now potential drop across AO. This is a potential drop. Now we will measure potential drop across the wire. Okay, in between A and O points. This potential drop we can represent as a V. How can you measure what the current will be flow here from here? Okay. That current will, I will treat it as I current into, here I am writing, current into, first I want to write formula. Okay. Next one is a specific resistance or resistivity. Specific resistance of wire. Specific resistance of wire. Of wire along. Okay, along the wire. So how can you write? That is V equal to I into specific resistance of the wire along that. So that is called rho L. Okay. Now this rho I want to be write. Already we know that R equal to rho L by A. Okay. Now rho equal to RA by L. Clear? Now here wire have uniform area of cross section. The 10 meters also be uniform area of cross section. Then that area of cross section will neglect. Then what you can write? V equal to I into R by L into L. Okay. Clear na? This is the total length of the potentiometer wire. Total length of the potentiometer wire. For the total length of the potentiometer wire, for this point it have the resistance, that's why resistance per unit length we wrote. Clear na? This is a potential drop in the potentiometer. By using with this help, we measure the EMF of a cell. Suppose if I and rho must be constant, how can you write by using this one V proportional to L? This is only the principle. This V is nothing but we will write as E. This is only the principle of potentiometer. What is that? The EMF of cell is directly proportional to its balancing length. The EMF of cell directly proportional to its balancing length. This is the principle of potentiometer. This is the principle of potentiometer. Clear? If current is not given, then this formula current what we can change. V equal to, already we know that current I equal to what we wrote, V by R E by primary cell E by what we wrote, R plus RS. Already we wrote that. That formula only we are used here. Clear? So that formula we can write, instead of I we will write E by capital R plus small r plus RS into, okay, R by L into small l. By using this formula we can measure the EMF of cell. Okay, now if you want to take the same potentiometer, one more is used to compare the two EMFs between A and B. So the primary circuit have same, okay, here EMF primary cell, here plug it K1 and series resistance, this is RS. This circuit is called primary circuit. Okay, and which cells you want to be compare, that two cells you need to be take in a secondary circuit. How you connected? With the help of one parallel like this. This is the first cell, EMF E1. This is the second cell, EMF E2. These two are connected with two-way key. These two are connected with two-way key. How the two-way key? It will be like that. This is key K2. This is key K2, two-way key. Okay, and after that one high resistance and one more galvanometer, and with help of one jockey. This circuit is called secondary circuit. Okay, which cells we want to be compared? The two cells must be connected in a secondary circuit. Don't forget this. So here we will use, we are known only two uses here. Okay, according to these two diagrams. First one is to measure EMF of cell. From this diagram, now we are measuring compare to EMFs. Compare to EMFs. Okay. Now for this one, K1 key closed. Now current will be passed in the circuit. So current will be passed here. Now we want to be connected here 1, 2 and 3. Now 1, 3 are connected. Now K1 close. Key K1 close, and in K2 1 and 3 terminals are connected in K2. Then what we can write? Then current will pass from here. This is open, this is closed. So current will pass across E1. So now the jockey will placed along point wise. We want to be touch along the wire. Okay. At a particular length, the galvanometer shows zero deflection. According to principle of potentiometer, what we can write? E1 directly proportional to L1. According to principle of potentiometer, what we will write? E1 is directly proportional to L1. Now 1 and 3 we will open, and 2 and 3 we will connect. Now K1 key close, and terminal 2 and 3 are closed in K2. Now 1 is opened. If it is opened, then here current does not pass through this E1. Now current will pass along this E2 here while it is closed. Then again the jockey will touch along the wire point wise. At a particular length, the galvanometer shows zero deflection. Then according to principle, what we can write? E2 directly proportional to L2. This is equation 1, this is equation 2. Now if you want to be right, the comparison E1 by E2 equals to L1 by L2. This is the comparison of two EMFs. Okay. Next use is to measure internal resistance of given cell. To this one, we connected between A and B 10 meters a row of wire with uniform rows, and it have uniform area of cross section, and one cell is connected in primary circuit. Okay, this is a primary, clear? Primary circuit with K1 and one series resistance between A and B. And from A and B, one more circuit we will consider. This is a secondary. This is a secondary circuit. In it, we will connected one battery which we want to be measure internal resistance of that cell. Okay, that cell we will connected in a secondary circuit with the help of K2 and one small resistance. So RB. Clear? These are connected with one galvanometer. From the galvanometer, we will hear one jockey. Now, K1 and K2. K1 is closed, then current will pass along the circuit, and K2 is open. K2 is open. Then current will pass along this cell. I understand. The current will pass here and comes this point. It will be passed across this cell. This cell unknown EMF we will write as E. Okay, here already capital E we wrote, that's why I wrote here different letter. Okay, capital E. Okay, to identify easily. Now K1 closed and K2 are open according to that principle of potentiometer. What is the principle of potentiometer? At a particular point, the jockey with the help of jockey, the galvanometer shows zero deflection. How? From A point we want to be touch the jockey at a particular length. When it is comes at a particular length, then galvanometer shows zero deflection. Then the potential drop across these 2 points A and 1. That is only the principle. Then it will be as E1, or simply we will write as E proportional to L1. Equation number 1. Now K2 closed. Now what we did? K1 is closed and K2 is also be closed. K2 is also be closed. Okay. Then what we can write? We can written as very simply. While K2 key is closed, then current will split here. Now some current will flow across this cell and another current will be, splitted current will be flow across this resistance. Then it is behaves as a closed circuit. In closed circuit, the potential drop any 2 points, it will give a terminal potential. It represent as a V. Say yes or no? So now the galvanometer same again. The jockey will move from A point towards B at a particular length. While it is touch with point wise at a particular length, it shows zero deflection. Then terminal potential will consider, so V proportional to L2. Here when K2 is closed, then it will behave as a closed circuit. Secondary circuit behaves as a closed circuit. Then current will split. So between any 2 points potential difference that represent as a V, so V proportional to L2. Now compare these two equations. V by E by V that equal to L1 by L2. Already we know that according to terminal potential V equal to what we can write E minus IR. Say so. Now I want to be write I into capital R equal to E minus small I into R. Clear? This IR take this side. Then E equal to what we can write I into capital R minus will become to this side. It will become plus. So plus I into small r. Now instead of EMF, what we can write? We will substitute here. Then I into I take out common. Then what we can write? I into R plus R by I into capital R, because of Ohm's law V equal to IR. We know that. Okay. So remaining L1 by L2. Now I will get cancelled and R you can separate that. Then R by R, how much it is? 1. So 1 plus small r by capital R, that equal to L1 by L2. This plus 1 take that side, then it will be become small r by capital R equal to L1 by L2 minus 1. Then it will be become as small r equal to capital R into L1 minus L2 by L2. This is to measure internal resistance of cell, given cell. Okay, by using this formula we can measure internal resistance of the cell. By here we learned 3 uses. Okay, first one is measure EMF of cell. Second one is comparison of cells. Third one is internal resistance of the cell. Similarly, we will measure the current in the circuit. That is the fourth use. Similarly, we will measure the potential difference between any 2 points in the circuit. What we are discussing here, same. Okay, so that is the fifth use, potential drop or potential difference between 2 points. And fifth use, these are all 5 uses. And sixth one is to calibrate ammeter. That is the sixth use. Seventh one is to calibrate the voltmeter, to measure the voltmeter reading. Clear? And eighth one is to measure the thermo EMF of thermocouple. To measure thermo EMF of thermocouple. These all 8 uses by using this potentiometer. Clear? These are all uses of potentiometer. Now, according to these concepts, we discuss some numericals. See here, In this numerical, SL of EMF given, EMF how much? 2 volt. And internal resistance how much? 1.5 ohm is connected the ends of 1 meter long wire. Actually potentiometer have 10 meters long wire, but in this problem, in this numerical, they considered only 1 meter long wire. So here potentiometer consists only 1 meter. Okay. The resistance of this wire, resistance how much they gave? 0.5 ohm per meter. Find the value of potential gradient. What is meant by potential gradient? Already we learned about the principle to measure the potential V equal to I rho EL. This already we learned. Say yes or no? Now irrespective of that, now this length will take this side, V by L, potential per unit length. That is called potential gradient. That is called potential gradient. Just the change one word. Okay. There we learned about the potential only. Just potential per unit length, it is called potential gradient. So that is also be one of the use of potentiometer. So in this sum, according to this sum, what they are giving here, current directly they not give. So resistance they gave. So we will convert the current and rho. Both we will change. How we will change? Very simply I will write. That is V by L, it is nothing but here a potential gradient, I will take it as X. That V by L, that is I will take it as X. So remaining what we have, current and specific resistance. This current and specific resistance I will written as simply I into specific resistance we can written as R by L when it is in a uniform area of cross section. That area of cross section we will neglect. Then according to this I into R by L. What is I into R? Already we know that here cell EMF given na, so current will be converted into EMF. Then X equal to, instead of current what I can write, EMF E by resistance what they have, internal resistance we have and resistance of the wire we have both. So capital R plus small r, these are all nothing but current and remaining R by L we have. Now substitute these all values here. X equal to, what you can substitute? EMF E equal to how much? EMF how much they give? 2 volt. So 2 by resistance how much? 1.5 and one more, this is a capital R. This is a capital R. This is a small r. Okay, capital R equal to how much they gave? 0.5 ohm per meter. Okay, similarly, small r equal to how much they gave? 1.5 ohm. Okay, per meter means R by L they gave. Directly we will write as R by L. Clear? So EMF E into R by L value 0.5. Here also be 0.5 plus 1.5. So totally X equal to 2 into 0.5 by 2. 2 to get a cancel. Then X equal to how much? 0.5. Potential gradient. Potential gradient means volt per meter. Okay. Potential gradient they are asking, that is we will written as X equal to volt per meter. How much it came? 0.5 meter volt per 0.5 volt per meter it came. See in this numerical what they are considered in a potentiometer experiment. One battery of EMF of one cell given, how much it is? 2 volt. And when it is connected in a secondary circuit, the balancing length given, how much it is? 500 centimeter. Okay. So according to the principle of potentiometer, what we can write? E directly proportional to L. So here E1 directly proportional to L1. From this principle, what I wrote? 2 volt directly proportional to L1. L1 means how much it is? 500 centimeter. This is equation number 1. Okay. Now Find the balancing length of the same end when cadmium cell, particular chemical is given, cadmium cell. Okay, that is a standard cell. That EMF also be given. So E2 directly proportional to L2. They are asking about L2. Find it balancing length. The cadmium cell EMF, how much they gave? 1.018. 1.018 volt directly proportional to L2. This is equation number 2. Now do 1 by 2 or 2 by 1. How can you write? No problem. So now I am doing here for easiness 2 by 1. Now equation 2, how much it is? 1.018 by 2, that equal to L2 by 500. Now L2 I am measuring. So L2 equal to this 500, take that side. So 500 into 1.018 by 2. 500 into 1.018 into by 2. How much it is? Answer very simply. If you multiply these all here, it will become as 250. Okay. Now multiply with 250 into 1.018. Then L2 equal to approximate to 254.5 centimeters it will come. The new balancing length of the cadmium cell is, how much it is? 254.5 centimeter. Okay, this much it will come. See here in this problem what they gave in a potentiometer experiment, the balancing length with a cell is 560 centimeters. Balancing length given. When an external resistance of 10 ohms is connected, external resistance is also be given, capital R. So L equal to what we give, balancing length of 560 centimeter. Okay, this is I feel as L1, and resistance is also be given, how much? 10 ohm external resistance. That's why I wrote capital R in parallel to the cell. The balancing length changes by 60 centimeters. So balancing now length will changes by 60 centimeters. Okay. Find internal resistance of the cell. Balancing length changes means here delta L. Delta L how much they give? 60 centimeter change they give. Now what they are asking, find the internal resistance. Already we derived one formula for internal resistance. Small r equal to capital R into L1 minus L2 by L2. L1 minus L2 by L2. Say yes or no? That only they give. Now in this one capital R given, how much it is? 10 ohm. And change in length, how much they gave? 60. Initial length, how much they gave? 560. So here I want to be secure. Small r equal to 10 into delta L. Simply I am writing delta L by L to easy. So 10 into 60 by 500. 60 by 500. So here 2 zeros, here 2 zeros get cancelled. Now small r equal to 6 by 5 ohm. 6 by 5 means nothing but 1.2 ohm. So internal resistance of the cell given cell is, internal resistance of given cell is how much? 1.2 ohm. Okay, this is the one of the internal resistance to measure by using potentiometer. See here, upon the board we have two sums in it. First sum is the length of potentiometer wire. Length of potentiometer wire, how much they gave? L equal to capital L equal to 100 centimeter. Okay. At that time, one standard cell is used. See that the length of potentiometer wire is 100 centimeters and EMF of its standard cell is EMF E equal to what they gave? E. It is employed to measure the EMF of battery whose internal resistance, small r also be given. Internal resistance, how much they give? 0.5 ohm. The balancing length obtained balancing length L equal to 30 centimeters. Okay, from the positive end. Then EMF of the battery. Then EMF of the battery. They are asking EMF E value. Okay. So how can you measure? Very simple. At the first time, standard cell when they are used, according to potentiometer principle, what we can write? E directly proportional to L. So from this one, what we can write? E directly proportional to L. From this one, what we can write? Very simple. Okay, you can use these all. Second, internal resistance of cell given. The balancing point obtained by 30 centimeters. Small l is also be given. So this is a small l. Okay. Then EMF of the battery. They are asking EMF. So what we can write? Very simple. We can write V proportional to first balancing length, E proportional to total length of the wire. Then V equals to, or V by E equals to, what you can write? L by capital L. From that V equal to EL by capital L. So V equal to small l, how much they gave? 30 centimeters. And what about here? E that doesn't give any value. So directly we will write as E only. So 30 E by total length, how much it is? 100 centimeters. So this is the answer. Very simple. Just a comparison of the two cells. Okay. According to the principle, this is the principle, E proportional to L. So first we want to take V directly proportional to L. Okay, then after E proportional to total length. Now compare these two, then you can measure the EMF of the cell. Okay, EMF of the battery V equal to, because of potential across the battery, it is nothing but EMF of cell. V equal to 30 E by 100. This is in mains level sum. And one more they gave. What it is? See the side one more sum is there. The potentiometer experiment with a cell at a length given. Okay, on shunting. And you know what about the shunting? Shunting is nothing but a small resistance connected parallel to that cell. That is called here shunting. Cell with a resistance of 2 ohms. In third circuit already we discussed it. First we will take one key, only cell key is open, then the current will be passed from the cell. Now K2 key is also be closed. Now it is behaves as a closed circuit, then we will consider the potential. Already we discussed it. By using that internal resistance already we measured one formula. What is that? Small r equal to capital R into L2 minus L1 by, L1 minus L2 by L2. Okay. Now here according to this data, L1 equal to what they gave? 240. Capital R equal to how much they gave? Shunting 2 ohms. Okay. Now balancing length L2 how much it is? 120 centimeter. Now apply these all here. Small r equal to capital R value 2 into 240 minus 120 by 120. 240 minus 120 by 120. Then R equal to how much? Can you measure? 240 minus 120, how much it is? It is nothing but same 120. 120 by 120, both are get cancelled. Clear? Then 2 ohms will be we have. So simply I will write as 120 by 120, then these two are get cancelled. So R equal to how much? 2. Internal resistance of the cell is 2 ohms. Clear? These are all numericals in a potentiometer.